Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Stacy and this is the For Bricks and Giggles YouTube channel. For today's speed build, I have a classic town set 6392, Airport from 1985. So stick around to the end to hear my review and let's get started. So here we have the completed build. This set is right around 450 pieces and comes with 8 minifigures. And I've been working on completing this for a while now, 6 to 8 months maybe. I had gotten a bulk lot of mostly 80s Lego, and this was the last set out of that lot I was trying to complete. I was able to put together the cargo center, the original Galaxy Explorer, and the big rig truck stop. And this was the final one from that lot. It ended up being an absolutely fantastic lot to get. All 4 of these sets are ones I never would have specifically gone out and purchased. I believe this one is probably the cheapest of the 4 to get though, but still on the expensive side. And the only reason I hadn't been able to complete it up until this point is that there was a sticker I was unable to get because it goes on kind of like multiple bricks, and until recently BrickLink did not have a listing for that particular combination of bricks with that sticker on it, and I waited and waited and waited and just wasn't able to get it. So I'm going to show you the minifigures first, and then when that's done I'll show you how I was able to get the sticker for this set. So first up we have a very classic town minifigure, a very classic airport minifigure. There are 3 of these torsos included in this set, and those were probably the hardest of the torsos needed for this set for me to find and find in good condition. Obviously, since this set is from the 80s, you're prone to damage, yellowing, cracking, all the usual culprits of age, but I did manage to get all 3. So just slightly different in a different hat for him, but otherwise all the same parts as the previous one. And you do get a female version as well, so love all 3 of those. Then you do get a pilot. I love this pilot torso with the gold buttons and gold airplane emblem. Pretty sure this was used in quite a few airport related sets. I know I have an airplane, at least one, that has this exact same torso as the pilot. Then looking very similar, we have a police officer, I guess security for your airport, even back in 1985. And you also get a pilot for the helicopter as well. BrickLink was not super specific on the type of helmet, whether or not it had the little dimple notches on the side, but I did get one that has a thin chin strap, and this one does have the dimples on the side. So hopefully that's the correct variation. It's the best I could do considering BrickLink did not differentiate for this particular set. Then we have this guy. Again, I love this classic town torso. Looks like just a passenger on the airplane. And then finally we have this woman. This torso was the last one I needed to complete all of the minifigures for this set. I just got it in a couple of days ago. Oddly enough, I had a hard time finding someone who was selling it and selling it in good condition. So 8 wonderful minifigures. Okay, so the way I was able to get the sticker for this set was that LEGO used to put out idea books that contained stickers, a lot of which were in sets of the era. So in '87, LEGO released Idea Book 250, which had the sticker I needed to complete this set. So I actually had the idea book, but the sticker sheet had been removed from it. So I just purchased this sticker sheet from someone on BrickLink who was selling just the stickers since I didn't need the book. This sticker sheet was missing this sticker up here as well as this sticker down here, which I knew before buying it, but I just needed this sticker right here to complete this set. So I haven't even applied it yet because I want to make sure I apply it well. But there were several books that they released that did the same thing. I mean, they have, like you can see, tons of stickers that go to a variety of different sets. Like this one also has this airport sticker, which is in this set as well. So if I ever needed it for that, and then who knows what other sets I may try to complete in the future that this sticker sheet could possibly be super helpful in completing. So just a little helpful tip for you there. The sticker sheet, I think I paid $15 for that one, but with as many stickers as are on that one, I didn't think that was a bad price. Okay, as for the rest of the set though, you can see it takes up a massive amount of space. So I am going to break it down so I can show it to you better. I used an online instruction manual because I do not have the instruction manual for this yet. And it showed it being set up in a variety of ways. So I just picked one and I'm hoping for the best here. So if it's not set up identically to the way you've seen it before, that's why I've seen a bunch of different ways that you can set this set up. Along the same lines, the lights along the runway, there were no instructions specifically on how to set those up either, so I just went by what I could see, kind of combining some pictures together. So I don't know if it was just the instruction manual I was looking at didn't have that, or if the whole instruction manual doesn't show you the completed setup. There was a lot more imagination used for LEGO sets back around this era, so they didn't always necessarily show you the exact setup because they were thinking, hey, you're gonna play with it however you want anyways. But let's get started. So it does come with 4 of the 32 by 32 base plates and then 1 of the 16 by 32. So a ton of base plates, which is awesome. So this is just kind of how I had set up the runway. These base plates aren't in the best shape, but they certainly get the job done. Really cool green road plates. So just with a bunch of little lights that they have lined up to make sure your plane lands safely. So here we have the classic 4 stud wide airplane. I do have several airplanes that would fit perfectly with this airport. I'm really excited to be able to use them. The only airport I've ever had was the one that was released in like the early 2000s, mid 2000s, like between 04 and 06. I can't remember exactly. And that one was like 8 stud wide during that really transitional time between city and town. So it's really exciting to have an actual classic town airport. I love this pattern. I think the rainbow pattern is just really pretty and definitely an iconic image from this era. And then it does open. Got lots of nice little yellow seats inside. Classic design there as well. And then the cockpit with a nice patterned slope piece. So a very simple design, but simple is my favorite, so I love it. You also get this little build to carry luggage. It's got these little lights on a stick so that you can flag down the planes so that the airport staff can do that. I will say, One of the things I always struggle with older instruction manuals is being able to tell the difference between white, translucent clear, and light gray. They all look the same to me on old instruction manuals, but I think it was supposed to be a white paddle with a translucent clear little stud on it. Here's the nice helicopter build. This piece right here with the sticker that actually is on both sides, 2 stickers, was one of the last pieces I needed to complete this set. Again, it was just hard to find someone who had specifically said that there was a sticker on both sides and that it was in good condition. I just really hate on BrickLink asking like a bunch of different sellers whether the sticker is on both sides and what kind of condition it is in, or if they can send pictures. I hate to bother people over that, so I always just wait until I can find someone who actually puts that in the description, and I found someone and this is in perfect condition, so I was super pleased about that because that's always hard to find on BrickLink, or at least for me. I have a lot of trouble with people who sell used bricks. I guess my standards are just too high. So there's the interior. It does open up. Fits in very nicely with the red and white theme. All right, as for the main building, I absolutely love that it's in yellow. It reminds me of like the yellow castle. This was kind of before things seemed to need to be very realistic within Lego. They would do all kinds of fun and crazy colors, which I of course love, and during this era it's all primary colors. Everything pops, the blues, the yellows, the reds. Very limited color scheme. I love that, so this set was right up my alley. I'm not exactly sure of the purpose of this. I don't know if it's supposed to tell you like the direction of the wind. That would be my guess, but I don't know for sure. This is a printed cone piece, which is really awesome. I think it comes in a number of sets during this era. Nice little red fence outside, and here's where your luggage comes through, which I think is really cool. So you can open the shutters. It does go through from the interior to the exterior of the building. So you can see that right there, that it will slide through those little translucent blue pieces all the way to the inside. I just thought that was a cute little added touch there. All of these lined window pieces are sticker pieces, and for the doors as well. So you do get a couple of doors. Not too much going on in the interior. There is this great patterned slope piece here. And then I do love that on the second floor, there is this translucent 2x4 plate that they use as a table. It's just really pretty and different. Translucent plates aren't incredibly common, especially not in clear and not in that size. Definitely a piece more commonly used during this era, but you don't really see that now. And then the top floor has the tower, the lookout tower with the spinning chair and kind of the controls there at the front. And a nice classic light gray satellite dish at the top. So like I said, I am really excited to have this set in my collection now. I cannot wait to someday be able to have an actual town layout. I have so much classic town and I absolutely love it. It's one of the best themes Lego's ever produced. This set does tend to be, I guess, a little bit more on the expensive side, starting at around $100 for a complete copy. But considering the size of the set and all of the minifigures included, all of the base plates included, I actually don't think that's terrible. And considering the age of this set as well, I don't think that's all that bad. So if you get the opportunity to get this set, then I highly recommend it. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe.